Hi, Dr. Fulline. Hope your semester is going well and hopefully your family is doing well during these times. To get started today, my market plan project is going to be over the brand that I call Styles. And that product that I created, which is actually perfect for this crazy Ohio winters that we have here, especially in Northeast Ohio, Akron, Canton. And that product is actually called the Heat Cool Gen 1s. So with my product, the Heat Cool Gen 1s, um, how I came up with this idea was one of my favorite movies growing up was the movie Back to the Future, and in that movie Back to the Future there was a pair of shoes that was so different compared to what you would see back in during those times, and honestly even today a little bit. And those shoes were called the Nike Air Mags. The reason why the Nike Air Mags were honestly so interesting for me personally was just the lighting that it had on them. But the one thing that was so different for me was just when I was younger, I had a awful time learning how to tie my shoes, which hopefully a lot of kids had that issue growing up. But thankfully, my teenage years, I finally realized how to tie my shoes. But with those shoes, they actually had a automatic lacing system. Every time you would put your foot into the shoes would automatically lace themselves, so it's something that you never really had to do. And then when you pulled your foot out, they would unlace them, so it would be easy to pull out. So with my boots, the Equal Gen 1s, we have that feature added into it, which is, to me, honestly, it's something that you don't see in these other brands. But another feature that I have in them, which the name, the Equal Gen 1s, kind of give it away a little bit, and that feature is a heating slash cooling toggle switch on the boot itself, which in this case, again, back to the weather we have here in Northeast Ohio, Akron and Canton, you never know the weather you were going to have. So especially with the winters that can vary from November all the way up to sometimes even April, it can get very cold, get very slushy, rain, all that stuff. So with the Heat Cool Gens, the Heat Cool Gens actually have that feature where you can actually press the toggle switch, which will actually give you the capability of actually heating up your boot for you. So, with that being said, it's a very handy feature that you don't see in these other boots, which you can heat your feet, and then during the summer times, whether it's here in Ohio, let's say Florida, those warm regions, you have a cooling switch also with that capability. So with that, that's just a feature that's just a feature on these boots that I really believe that would change the actual footwear market. And for me, honestly, with this approach to this project, it was a little different, personally, just because I'm not used to a class, honestly, that only has one assignment, and so not so many points, just kind of rebound if something obviously were to happen. So for me personally, this approach to this project was something I really had to get used to. So every week or so, I would attempt to write a page or two, or at least trying to get my idea and trying to kind of read it back out to myself, see if it makes sense. So that was kind of like my approach to this project. It was very different compared to my other classes, like I was saying. But my overall assessment on this project, honestly, it's, again, like I said, it's very different. It's a work in progress. I'm hoping to get this, I'm trying to get this this project to the point where I want to say this is one of my best works. But again, it's just a work in progress, and I really hope to see this. Hope to see a great grade after all this. So, other than Dr. Fillon, I really do appreciate you listening to me today. And again, I hope you're having a great semester. And again, I hope your family is doing good during these times. Other than that, if you have any questions or concerns, you can email me or anything. So, thank you, and I really do appreciate it.